Hello everyone, today I will be explaining a little bit more about Zoom and how it works. I want to show you first the email because that's how you will be invited to the meeting, or that's where you can find a meeting ID quick. I have sent this to my sister who will be helping me out today. The meeting ID is right here, and that's what you would type in to get into your meeting ID. Sometimes they will have a passcode, but sometimes they don't. This all depends on your meeting. So down here at the bottom or on the side, you'll have the Zoom app. I like to download it because it was easier and I use it very frequently. So when you click on Zoom, you will have this pop up. And your join button, it will be blue. It's not now because I am in Zoom for this demonstration, but you will click on it and another window will pop up to type in your meeting ID, and then you can click join or next, and that will send you to the meeting, or it'll have you put in the passcode. Very simple. So I'm going to click into Zoom. So once you get in, this is what it's going to look like if you're first. You'll have all of these black boxes to show everybody else. I clicked on participants first because that's where you'll see everyone in the Zoom. So I'm having my sister join me, and I want to explain real quick a host. Host is somebody who will basically control the meeting and has access to everything in the meeting. So I currently host, and when hosts, sometimes you will have to allow people to come in, and usually it dings. It all depends on your settings. So my sister's waiting to join me in this meeting, so I can admit her in, and so I'm gonna do that. But sometimes if you're having a private meeting and you don't know who it is, you can just remove them. And so here she comes now. Sometimes it takes a little bit for them to get their mic on or their camera on or anything. So here she is. Good morning, Nicole.
Morning.
Thank you for helping me out today. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
So down here at the bottom, you can mute yourself. Just kind of click it, and then you can unclick it to unmute yourself. The next control is stop video. And so if I don't want to show my camera anymore, you can just click that. This is my profile picture that I have already preset, but if you don't have an account, it will just have your name across. Or if you call in to the Zoom meeting, which would be on the invite through the email, then it will just have your phone number. And as host, you can go to participants and actually change people's names. So if somebody calls in with a phone number, then you can change their name up here and click more. So you don't have to remember the phone number. Another thing with your camera, if you click this top arrow up, and then you can choose a virtual background. So let's say you forgot to clean your room, or you just kind of want to be more private, you can click on it, and that you have all of these options to have a different background to make it more private. And you can download them from online, and it's just kind of fun. And then you can exit out. And so yes, participants, you'll have your list of people. And as host, you have control. You can mute them all at once or unmute everybody, invite, and I don't necessarily have the option as host, but Nicole has an option to raise their hand. If she has a question in the meeting for anything, instead of interrupting the meeting, she can raise her hand, and I can see it on my side. Can you raise your hand, Nicole? There you go. So she's raised her hand and a little blue icon will come up and I can see that she has a question, so I can call on her and ask, does she have a question or anything? And she can lower her hand on her side or I can do it as well. So the next feature is the chat. You can have your participants or your chat open together, or you can close one out. I'm just gonna close mine. So I can chat with everyone. So currently it's just me and Nicole, but if you have about 15 people here, you can chat with everybody and let them know if you're having any audio problems or anything like that. So you can still be a part of the meeting just through chat, or you can just select one person out of the meeting and just chat with them. Also, you can send files through the chat or anything like that. So that's pretty cool. The next is share screen, which is very important and a very cool feature in Zoom. So once you click Zoom, a browser will come up, or a window, pardon me, and you have all of these options. So screen is just what your screen will look like. So you can open up documents or anything like that to explain whatever you need to in your meeting. And then up here at the top, it's a little red stop sharing, and so that you can stop sharing your screen. Another feature, clicking that, is the whiteboard. Not everybody will use this. Sometimes you can draw on it if you're just having fun, or in my job we do tutoring, so we use that sometimes as well, or you can just show specific browsers or apps, anything like that. And then so you'll select one and then select share. I'm just gonna briefly go over break rooms because they can be kind of confusing, and especially if you're not going to use them in your meeting. But as host, they are able to click on break rooms and choose how many rooms they can open. So let's say we have 10 people in this meeting and we want to open 5 rooms because I want everybody to have a partner and discuss something. So you'll open up 5 rooms, and so, excuse me, and then you can have people join into a break room, and they can discuss all of that instead of having to leave the meeting. And then when they're done, at the bottom right here, there will be a blue button that says leave meeting, so they can leave that break room and then come back here and we can all come together. But also you can leave the entire Zoom just from a break room. So that's a little bit. I can make another video on more about break rooms. The next thing is reactions. Let's say you're pretty enthusiastic of what's going on and you want to share your expression through a clapping or a thumbs up, and so you can do that as well. See, Nicole had a thumbs up and it will automatically go down by itself. I think that's pretty much it. If you're in the Zoom and somebody messages you or texts you like, hey, what's the meeting ID, you can invite them yourself, or you can come up to the top left of this white circle with this eye in it, and you can click on it, and it shows and explains all of the information in the Zoom, so you can share it to somebody if you need to. So that's a little bit more about Zoom. I hope this has helped you. If you do have any questions, you can always comment below and I will try to reply as soon as possible and get your answers, get your questions answered. So thank you, and I hope everybody has a great day.